Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here, we're in nature, breathing in that beautiful prana, baby. It's a beautiful day. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? 10 signs your third eye is opening. Every day I get tons of questions about the third eye. And if you're asking yourself, what is the third eye? Just think of you knowing when the cat down the road is coming. Intuition, right? It's the Ajna chakra. We're talking about the command. That's what it means in the Sanskrit, command, right? So a lot of people say it's the pituitary gland, which governs all the other glands in the body. Basically, it's the overseer, right? You are now having a new insight into your own life, into other people's lives, and you're starting to realize things may not be what they appear to be. So since this is a 7-day vegan challenge, let's start with the first sign your third eye is opening, right? Oh yeah, this is what I do to get high. Can I get a hello there? Green powder, spirulina, right? What helped me along my journey? Opened my third eye many years ago, and it's still opening, right? Okay, we don't have to mystify it, right? We don't have to make it all mystical, right? Just think of the third eye as intuition, what the great psychologist Carl Rogers talked of as the fully functioning human being, what Maslow talked of as transcenders, right? Beings who had transcended just being an ordinary asshole, right? Okay, so spirulina, green powder, right? This is what I eat. A lot of people say, Ralph, are you high when you make videos? I say, of course we are, on the green powder, right? So this actually is an amazing source of protein. For all you vegans out there, if you're doing the 7-day vegan challenge, this is what I eat, spirulina. Put it in a smoothie, right? And it's got more protein than beef, right? Packed full of iron, calcium, 4 times more antioxidants than blueberries, right? It cleanses the blood of all the toxins, the mercury. It's a detoxifier, right? So I started to realize, okay, I can put it down now, put it down, right? I started to realize that food was linked to mood, right? And food is everything. A lot of us, we don't even see the connection, right? Like what we eat really is going to impact how we feel during the day, what we do during the day, who we meet during the day, right? And when I was eating a lot of crap, I was doing a lot of crappy things, right? So as soon as I started to let go of a lot of junk food, automatically, I became more intuitive. I started to see all the energy around me. I started to become more conscious of who I was surrounding myself with. And it all came from the food, right? When I let go of the dairy, a lot of the meat, no, all of the meat, right? Things changed, right? Move towards a more plant-based diet. So it starts with the food. That's the first sign your third eye is opening. You're becoming more conscious of what you eat. Now, the second sign is I had a dream, right? I woke up shaking almost because I dreamt that a doctor was about to give me an injection, right? For the Zika, right? And first it was Ebola, then it's Zika. All of these names, bird flu, swine flu, what next? Cat down the road flu? Don't be silly, right? Okay, so, and guess what happened in the dream? I said no, and I just walked out. I said, I'm not going to do this because I wasn't going for the fear, right? So a lot of people are saying, Ralph, what do you think of the Zika virus and all of this? And I always tell people, do your research, right? Vaccinations have a lot of aluminium in them, a lot of mercury, formaldehyde, right? That's not good stuff. Can I get a hello there? But supposedly it's supposed to make you well. And we have to realize that the body has everything it needs, especially by just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, right? There are natural alternative ways to heal yourself without getting needles shoved up your ass. Do they do that? Of course they do, right? What's number 3? Right? Number 3 is all about realizing don't sign on the dotted line, right? Because they always say do sign on the dotted line. So you're hearing these celebrity stories, people like Kesha going to court, losing. And I was talking to a good friend on the beach, right, on the weekend, and we were saying, gosh, why is this happening, right? And then we realized that it's because just like a lot of these celebrities, you think they're so free, but they're still puppets on a string. That's why Kanye said, I sold my soul for a crappy deal. All I got was a few toys and a Happy Meal. Well, at least you got a Happy Meal, Kanye. Can I get a hello there? Nothing is free in Hollywood. Because the same people that put you there, you got to pay them back. So you got to, when your third eye is opening, you realize that I'm not just going to sign here just for the fame and fortune. I'm going to do it the authentic way. That way, I don't have to pay back anybody, right? So you realize that actually what you think is very glamorous, not all that glitters is gold. And a lot of these celebrities don't have as much freedom as you think. The only person that has the freedom is the cat down the road. Can I get a hello there? And you have the freedom. You are the star, right? That's the whole new paradigm we're awakening to. The 4th sign, right? I talk to a lot of people on the beach, and a lot of people tell me that a lot of their friends are quitting their job. They're dropping out of college. They're doing what they love. Is that such a crime? Nobody knows. Can I get a hello there? Of course not. That's what we came here to do, to live out our dream, to do what we love every single day, right? And a lot of people are beginning to see the Maya, the illusion of the system we once believed to be so real. Right? And that's why a lot of people aren't believing in the system anymore. They're here to create a new one. They're here to do what they love, follow their dream, and sing a beautiful song. Can I get a hello there? Number 5, number alignment. Lots of people start seeing 1111, and that is a clear sign your third eye is opening, right? You are now becoming the overseer. You are now seeing the patterns in reality itself, that there are no accidents or coincidences in this universe, only divine order. So when I started to see 1111, I was like, did the clock just change? No, it didn't. You moved into the same frequency, what we call number alignment. The universe is showing you that this whole world is built around numbers, right? And when you start seeing 333, we're talking about transformation. 1111, the gateway. You are now entering a new paradigm because you've got a new reality, a new state of consciousness. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? What's number 6? His story versus doing your own research. You're not just believing the official story that's on the news, right? But before you did, you would just be eating popcorn, scratching your nuts, doing all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah, we used to just believe the official story. Now you're using more discernment. That's what happens when your third eye is opening. You start to realize that, just like the Hopi said, the one who tells the story rules the world. But you see, it's just a story. More so, his story. So his story is his story. Slow motion. His story. His story. It's just made up from his point of view, his perspective, and everyone should have his story. So that means when your third eye is opening, you're more about doing your own research, not just listening to what I say as the truth. No, you got to start bringing your own subjective experience into the truth. Slow motion this way, please. right? And even then, it's still not the whole truth. Because you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Can I get a hello there? Yeah, news, a lot of it is just owned and controlled by a few people. All the news stations all around the world. They own the same papers, they own the same news stations. So you're really getting a biased news, right? And when you start doing your own research, you start saying, oh my goodness, I didn't know that, right? But also you get a more well-rounded perspective. And that's what we do at Infinite Waters. We're coming from all different angles. I'm playing devil's advocate sometimes. I'm playing with a cat down the road a lot of the times, and I'm having a lot of fun. Can I get a hello there? But research, ask questions, don't just be a sheep or a lamb. What's number 7? You have this urgency to connect with Infinite Waters. Oh yeah. You got an urgency to connect with kindred spirits. Oh yeah. You got an urgency to connect with people who are going to lift you that little bit higher. Can I get a hello? No, can we do that again? Can I get a hello? There. Right. That's all you want to do. Small talk? Ain't nobody got time for that. Right. So I always talk to a lot of people who are realizing, gosh, the educational system is not what I thought. I can live the life I wanted all along. I can do whatever I want. But at the same time, they're still not sure because they don't have that support network around them to push them along the way. And then they meet the cat down the road who says, just do it now, right? And then they do it. But you see, a lot of us, we surround ourselves with people who are just about small talk. We surround ourselves with people who don't inspire us. But when your third eye is opening, you start to realize that actually, for your dreams to manifest, for your vision to manifest, you need cheerleaders, right? I got cheerleaders all around me. Did you see them? Can I get a hello there? Nature is my cheerleader. Every day I'm getting high. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Feels fantastic, right? Yes. So a lot of people, when their third eye is opening, they avoid small talk. But once again, they also realize they're responsible for this small talk because at any moment, they can just walk out of the room. And yes, people will say you're an asshole. But hey, we don't care, right? Because we're going with what feels good to us, not what people want. Not what people want. Number 8, you are now realizing money doesn't have to rule you, right? Because for so long, it was all about how much you had in your bank account. When your third eye is opening, you're realizing if you want that, you're going to get it. You're now moving into a more abundant state, right? You're not living in the illusion of scarcity anymore. And that's what happened to me along my journey. Sometimes I buy things and then I buy more things. And then I realize, wait a minute, I can have anything I want. Can I get a hello there? Then I get a big bill, right? A lot of the times we let money rule us, money control us. We let money bully us. When your third eye is opening, you realize everything you need will come to you at the perfect time. But more so, you're not so stingy about investing in what will help you become your greatest version. You're not so stingy about investing in what will help you become your greatest version, or what, like the great psychologist Carl Rogers said, you're not so stingy about investing in what will help you become a fully functioning human being, right? So money doesn't govern you. No, it doesn't. It tried to. But nowadays, no, we run the money. Can I get a hello there? Number 9, you are now realizing that planet Earth, you don't know jack about planet Earth, right? We know about this much. About this much about planet Earth. I know about this. I know nothing. Can I get a hello there? I can only take a guesstimate, right? So we talk about infinite waters, right? We are infinite waters, right? We talk about the ocean here. And I came across a fascinating article about how 80% or 90% of all living life forms on this planet reside deep in the ocean, right? And there's a place called Mariana Trench, which is 36,000 down below, right? It's a long way. It's a long way down below, right? It's a long, long way down below, right? So they started to realize that, gosh, there is life and lots of sea creatures who are surviving below the ocean without photosynthesis, right? Without photosynthesis. How can they do that? But more so, we've only explored about 10% of the ocean, if that, right? And 99% of all the living space is the ocean. So we have to realize the ocean is everything, and we don't know anything about everything that lives in the ocean. Can I get a hello there? That's a little tongue twister for you. So what has helped me along my journey, and the sign I'm opening my third eye, is realizing I don't know anything, but I do know how much I don't know about how much I don't know. Can I get a hello there? And number 10, the last sign your third eye is opening is that you are so open to new experiences like never before. You want to talk to a stranger all of a sudden. You want to go outside and do a little dance all of a sudden. You want to travel the world and make your parents pay for it. I don't blame you, right? You want to do crazy stuff. You want to do it just for the thrill, just for the excitement. And that's what the great psychologist Carl Rogers talked about, the fully functioning being open to new experiences. And that's what's helped me along my journey. Every day I'm talking about different stuff. I'm doing different stuff. I'm having a ball. Can I get a hello there? It feels fantastic. Right, so those are the 10 signs your third eye is opening. And yes, you did remove the fluoride from the water. That's a bonus one. But hey, we're just chillaxing. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And if you've got a sign we should know about, let us know about it. Have a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day today. Going to the beach. Where are you going? I don't know, but you got to get the hell out of here. Can I get a hello? We're out here in nature, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Oh yeah, and a lot of the politics is probably rigged. Don't worry about it. Peace. You.